Welcome back to the Zander channel. We're talking about critical thinking. We're up to the conclusion. Thank you for staying tuned and following this book to the conclusion, although you're not there yet, of course. But in the conclusion for this book, then, you have to accept rejection. No matter how hard you try, you cannot please everyone and everything on this planet or in this universe. Therefore, you will go through times when you are rejected. When it is in personal relationships, whether it's in the workplace, whether it's society at large, do not give rejection the power to delve into your negative thinking. Right? You are the exception. You are the 0.001%. Right? Critical thinking is not taught. Most people have the idea that they know things. And when you tear them apart, you're destroying their reality. It's like you telling a Christian that God doesn't exist and that your belief system is wrong. Or you're telling a Muslim that Allah doesn't exist and Muhammad was just a merchant and he lied. Okay? That's what you're essentially telling people when you're attacking their beliefs, because their beliefs are rooted in their belief system, because they really don't know who they are, because they haven't thought about it. They haven't done any critical thinking to find out who they are essentially at their core and what kind of person that they are presenting to the world. They want attention because it makes them feel a certain way. They want material objects because they think that it makes them feel a certain way based on an external reaction from somebody else seeing their materialism. Okay? What kind of car they drive, what kind of clothes they wear, who they hang out with. All that stuff is an external validation for an internal black hole that they cannot fill because they don't know who they are, because they have not analyzed it. And critical thinking allows you to analyze that. Accept rejection. And always look for the opportunity that comes from that rejection. Be solution-oriented. You will face problems at some point, even when you have a positive energy all the time. To remain with that positive energy, you should think about the solutions to the problems rather than the devastation of the problem. You'll find that with time, you're always able to make things better. Also, stay present. The future doesn't exist. And the past does not exist anymore. You have to stay present in this now. Once you are facing any issue, make sure that you focus on the problem in the present instead of using your energy thinking about the problem in the future or bringing up incidents from the past. You're losing focus. This makes it difficult to remain positive. It also brings up conflicting emotions that feed that negativity. So by being present, you can find a positive solution to a specific problem. Now, also, put yourself first. Positive thinking extends beyond your mind and also affects your it affects your physicality and affects your mental status. To habitually think positive, you must take care of your body and your mind. This means that you stay in shape, you get rest when necessary, you live a healthy lifestyle. These actions ensure that you live without experiencing much stress and anxiety. Critical thinking sounds harder than it actually is. Always remember to simplify. There is absolutely nothing out there that cannot be reduced to simple terms, especially critical thinking. So Start using your skills, right? Change who you are. Take a look at my book, Habituating Happiness. It's on Barnes & Noble right now. It's a ebook. Find out what your direction is in life. Find out how to evaluate things that are in your life, the people, your heroes, or what you call your heroes, or your influencers, or whoever is influencing you. Find out what you need from them at your core, and then develop it for yourself. Because when you look up to your influencer or hero, you are limiting that yourself to only what they are. So say, for instance, your hero is Michael Jordan. Well, you would never surpass Michael Jordan because he is your hero. So you will never surpass your hero. You can try to get up to his level, but you're limiting yourself to only what Michael Jordan can do, and that's only what he can do on the basketball court. It has nothing to do with his personal life. It has nothing to do with his business life, right? It's only one particular avenue in one particular skill set that you're focusing on from that influencer, especially when it comes to sports. They're very, very good in their particular job in that particular sport, right? We all look at football for the quarterbacks, but there are other people on that team that without those people on that team, the quarterback would be meaningless. So the player can be one of the best offensive linemen. He's not the quarterback, but that is who you look up to as an offensive lineman because you can somehow relate to that person. You're only relating your heroism or your heroine, as it were, to that particular person based on your idea of what your hero is. Okay? It has nothing to do with that person's lifestyle. It has nothing to do with that person's life or spouse at home. It has nothing to do with that. You're only focused on that particular part of an individual's life. So think about everything and take your time, because if you move too fast, you will draw the wrong conclusions because your evidence is not going to support it. You're not going to have enough evidence to support your conclusion, your factual conclusion. So review the book again, take notes, and start using your skills. This has been Critical Thinking. This is a beginner's guide to developing effective decision-making and problem-solving skills. This is going to improve your life. It's going to improve those of the lives around you, and it's going to help immensely in creating your new world, your new reality. Thank you for listening.